All right, I think we're live. What's up, CP? Let me know if you can hear me, brother. I don't know if anybody will jump on because this was very sporadic. I guess we could call this the midweek pump.
Oh, is that what that is?
Well, it was the midweek pump before, but it's been so long since
I
we've
do
been
midweek pumps.
on the tube.
I pump twice a day.
I know, right? Midday pumps. Hopefully, everybody can hear us. If anybody's in there or not.
Do you want Rex to do a sound check?
No, he's been pretty wild. We're only gonna hang out for a few minutes. We thought we would pop on here, but there's like 7 other people live, so I don't know if that'll happen or not.
Someone's on.
We've been burning the candle. McDaniel Saws, what's up, man? Josh, Happy's guy on YouTube. What's up, Josh? How are you, man? Hearing us? That's good. I'm probably too loud. Oh, we turn that down. What's up, Zachary? How are you? Tim Basco, what's going on? Goats, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we thought we'd pop on here for like maybe 15 minutes or something like that. Hang out for a few. We ate some dinner. Little man's being pretty good for the present moment. We'll see how he does.
You ready for bed?
He's ready for bed. We're all ready for bed in our own ways here. Chippies, what's up, man? Mark, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Bellhoppers, Mama Bellhopper. That was a really cool photo you sent the other day of your daughter, Bellhopper's daughter. Remember the one I showed you? So that was a really cute picture.
I think you showed it to me like 3 in the morning now.
Yeah, it was pretty late, but it was right.
Oh yeah, here.
Yep, right here.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah, I remember.
Very cool. Gerald Farms, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. It's been so long, everyone. It has been so long. I'm so thankful for you guys still being here, hanging in with me.
The baby's never been on here.
He's never been on, though. He has no idea what's going on right now. But we thought we'd pop in and say hi to everyone. He is happy. He's FAI. What's up, man? Baby is not loud. That's good. Well, I'm loud, so I got to watch because he's probably like, what is going on right now? He was just kind of a little bit crying, but he stopped for a little while, so we thought we'd pop on. Everybody's doing good. King of Chuck, congrats. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Zachary, kid's getting big. I know he added.
He actually looks. I don't ever see myself holding him.
Yeah, he's doubled his size.
Big.
He's doubled his size. He's probably close to 8 pounds now.
He probably is 8 pounds.
Which we're very, very thankful for. The YouTube community is not going to miss a chance to say hi. I don't care who else is live. Just saying thanks, Goats. Hey, we're don't think we've been sitting back, Goats. We've been burning the candle from every angle with a lot of projects. The weather has not been cooperating with a few things. We got some stuff we want to get ready to go, like do some camping this year. Just really expand like what the goal was for the channel. I think after going through, for those of you that saw my video, like the things that we had to go through in the last 2 months, it's been, it really puts in perspective where we want to be and things we want to accomplish and do and what we're thankful for. And it just kind of reset the mindset. And I want to keep that core here at the channel and still have fun. And I've been trying to throw some bits and pieces of content up, and I know none of them make sense and there's no storyline, but that will evolve and that will change and we'll get things going. It's just, we're just trying to get our we're dipping the toe, right? And just kind of coming back in and getting things done. But John Arnett's here. What's up, John? Getting the race car ready for the weekend. That's good to hear. Yeah, we had snow and then today was nice. So on my YouTube story, if you guys click on my profile picture, you'll see it was like 3 inches of snow yesterday and snow all over the place. And then, yeah, it's all gone today in most areas. What's up, Stephen Letts? Kim Wilson, happy to see you. Oh, my goodness. Hello, beautiful family. Journey North. Oh, I love that you guys are stopping. I sure appreciate it. We sure do. Little fella looks awesome. We're thankful. I probably won't be able to go into the story because I did that once already on YouTube, and it's if you know you know, like that was pretty tough. But I wanted it to be like shoot from the hip and just give you a piece of what was on my mind. So I hope it helped. I don't like to make excuses as to why we're not doing this. We're doing a lot of things in the background. We just got to keep moving. We're evolving, and we're trying to do the best we can. Take care of little man. Do that. Megan Hickey, what's up? Oh, there's a little fighter. BC, thank you so much. Good country living. McDaniels, 80s coming Saturday, buddy. The lights are flashing. Hicks Hickory, love you. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Healed Heart, I hope you had a great time. Text you a pic of ours to show Katie. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Tim Basco's. Yeah. Tim Basco's. Baby, look how big.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's freaking hammering, man.
I can't imagine. I wouldn't be able to stand here very long holding that baby.
What's that?
I wouldn't be able to stand very long.
Tiny. Ours is tiny right now. Thank you, friend. Yeah, thank Josh for that, man. I know Josh is working hard. Tin Man Saws, what's up, man? Tin Man, great to see you here. Andrew Scott, proud parents. We're just happy to be here. Logan, thank you for popping in. Good country living. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, throw another chat up or something like that, because we're popping on here for a few. We miss you guys a lot. We miss this place. She knows I talk about it all the time. I got travels coming up next couple weekends, at least the next 2. We have some home projects we're going to try to button up for spring and try to film those. Been playing around with some new cameras, working on different projects. I'll be in Florida probably this weekend, next weekend, and probably the weekend after, depending on things that come up here. Chippy, thanks, Chippy.
Aww.
Appreciate you, man.
I was gonna turn his face.
And I do have ideas. Like I am continuing, because I know we've made a difference, and our little piece of the world here, we have made a difference for people. We've helped people out. We continue to do that. I continue to try to spread cheer across the globe. We do have some ideas for the Children's Hospital and things that we would like to do personally, whether the channels I know you guys, most of you are behind us. We're going to do things anyway. And if the channel can magnify it, the channel can magnify it. But we're so thankful for the doctors and the nurses and people that went above and beyond to really help us out, give us information. And we're going to try to help others that may be in the same situation and or are going through the same things that maybe don't have the resources and the support that we have. That's something that we want to work on. That'll come around probably at least once a year, if not more than that. So we'll see how that goes. We'll talk to you guys about that as things go. Hicks Hickory, everybody's thanking Josh. It's good. Miss you. Great seeing little man. Yeah, I miss it. Ours is like 25. She's 8 months. She's 8 months old, wearing 12 to 18-month clothing. So yeah. Ours
he just started newborn clothes like maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I know that
Tim. You
remember when Tim was setting up the room when he wouldn't announce it on YouTube or say anything? He never said he was having a baby, and then all of a sudden he was doing all those videos with like the spackling, and getting the room ready and doing all this stuff. Like, oh, I'm just renovating my house. We knew what was going on there, Tim. All right, we understand now. It just takes us a little time.
I was gonna flip him around.
Miss you, man. I know, dude. It's been wild. Oh, it's so cool to have everybody here. Poopy diapers are awful. Hey, the way we look at it, a lot of people said about losing sleep and things like that. If that's the hardest thing that we have to deal with from this, right now, it's like we're just thankful, And he ate tonight, so he's a little bit sleepy. But
a bunch more
do you think he'll show? We could show like his eyes or anything like that, maybe? Or
I'll try.
Hey, buddy. Do you want to say hi? There's a lot of people out there. I don't know if I can.
Is his eyes open?
Not yet. The light's bright. I know.
This is definitely bedtime. So
it's definitely. Hey, buddy. Oh, Hi, baby. Do you want to say hi?
We might give you a sound test.
Yeah. Do you want to say hi to everybody? There was a lot of. There you go. The fist. Yay! He did the fist. There was a lot of people rooting for you out there, brother. A lot of people you haven't met yet. That were really rooting for you.
Say thank you.
Us too.
Yay!
Us too. There you go. All right. Oh man.
He'll be on videos more because he likes to show off.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's sleepy right now, but his little toes. Buddy, you should open your eyes and at least say hi. I know that the light's bright. We have the light right there in front of us, but it's brighter than what it looks like on camera because we're actually toned down a little bit on the camera. But There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Say hello.
Hi, baby. If I block that light, maybe.
Then you blocking his face.
I know, but then sometimes he opens them for a minute. But
You say hi.
good country living. This is fantastic. Sorry you guys had to go through it, but we're so awesome. Pay it forward. Always, always. Mark Donovan, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. John Hudson, what's up? Lyle Davis, hello. Kim Wilson, dancing around trying to find a road. Make it. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Putting his
There he
hands
is. Hey, buddy. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. There's a lot of people. I know it just sounds like mommy and I, but there's a lot of people that were rooting for you.
Yay!
Yeah. We felt so like our like I said in the video, our thought process on we wanted to share all of this with you guys, you know, and bring it along for the channel, and it just didn't turn out.
This part's
you know,
better anyways.
This part's way better. So but I just wanted to at least stop in, say hi, let you know that we're doing well. Mommy is not mommy, but like she was semi dressed up today, so you were ready to go on camera because a couple nights has just been, you know, hanging out. We were gonna try to do a live stream. I know this is totally random, but we're just getting back into the swing of things. He looks like his daddy, Smitty's firewood. I got 3 little guys. I would love to show your little guy how to be mad. Well, Smitty, we will make that happen, man. There he is. Say hi, buddy.
Hello.
Say hello. I know you're probably like, who am I talking to, huh? Oh, look, he's gonna cry.
No lip.
Oh, you're okay, baby. You're okay. I almost Smitty, we will definitely do that, brother. Give him a little axe. Oh, I know. I'm telling you.
No, give me the other one.
The Gregory Odom little tiny axe. If I can get a picture, can you hold that, bud, without smacking yourself in the face?
Why don't you practice with the other one?
The fake one.
Practice.
He's a man.
Let him practice swing.
This one's the plastic one. That's the pen. This one's like the real one that Gregory Odom made, and I can't wait to. It's like heavy. This one's tomorrow's picture day. So
practice.
Do you want to try? You want to try holding it?
Help him.
Hold with your left hand, maybe.
Left-handed.
He might be left-handed. Look at him.
Everything on the right though.
Does with the fist. Well, maybe he tricks you.
Dented head.
He tricks you.
He's also.
These are the tools you need, buddy.
Delirious. Let him try it. Let him try it.
Want to try?
Grab it. Ooh! Oh!
He's thinking about it. Tin Man, you wild man. Tin Man, thank you. You guys mean a lot to us. Thank you, his family, awesome little guy, strong. And you guys just know that you guys don't have to do that, but we're gonna put this towards something special. We'll announce that later as we get our plans together for that. Just know that you don't have to do that, but we sure do appreciate it, and everybody that's supported,
a fist bump.
Everybody that's helped each other throughout this past year, and especially the last couple months. I've been there trying to help people, but I know I've been out of the game a little bit here on the YouTube space. He's a natural. Dad just wants to be wrong-handed. What are you trying to say, John? You know what I mean? That's the sleeper right there. The left, you know what I'm saying? Just a little jab. Hockey player, you know, maybe a hockey player.
If you hear a fart,
wild?
If you hear a fart, just ignore it.
It'll be all right. He's checking out.
He's good at
It's
all
bright
things
down
good.
here, and he looks at the lights and he checks things out. So maybe he likes the studio. You having fun? Little pound?
Give me a kiss.
He doesn't want. He gets scared of the hat. Watch. I love you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I love you, buddy. When he sees my hat coming down, he like goes like this.
Which is good reflex.
So awesome. Yeah, thank you. Bring it on. I know, John, right? Hey, we're gonna have some fun. We have some plans this year as travel things open up. I mean, in the US we can go pretty much anywhere, but hopefully with Bucking and a Bucking Stock and other events. I know Bellhopper's having an event here soon. I think Hopper Stock sometime in May, I believe he's May 11th, May 14th, something like that. So that'll be exciting. I know there's some stuff in Ohio. There's stuff all over the place. So we're hoping that as things progress here, we got some exciting things we're working on too. So that's going to be fun.
He's looking at you because he remembers listening to your videos.
Oh yeah, listening because he was in the belly whenever. Yeah, the last time we were doing this, but yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. So Bridget says hi. Stephen lets the wife. Megan, so happy to see you smiling, doing well. Love the smell, babies. Sometimes life takes precedence. Yeah,
We're
thanks,
done.
Goats.
Say bye.
Thanks, Goats. Oh, you done, buddy?
Yep.
Come here, buddy. Let me see you. Hey, let me see you, baby. Let me see you. All right. Are you done for the day? Are you done, buddy? You thinking about being done? You say bye, everybody? You have the hiccups, huh? You have the hickory hiccups. Oh, you have the hiccups, buddy. Well, you guys can see them. Hopefully a little bit there. All right, little man. All right, I'll let you go. We love you. Everybody loves you on the tube.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you. Anyway, well, thank you. I mean, I can't tell you. I've been wanting to do that for a long time to show. We weighed our kids 27 pounds. 27 pounds. Check it out. You guys are great. Thanks for sharing. Bye, Katie. Everybody's saying bye to you, hon. Yeah, he's definitely sleepy. I mean, the time schedules right now, everybody's, we're getting sleep here and there, but it's an adjustment. I do understand what people say where life changes though, but it's really prioritized. And I don't think if we went through all the things that we went through, maybe it wouldn't be as precious or as meaningful, if that makes sense. Sometimes the struggles give you that what you need, and things work out in a way that's how did Jay say this to one day? My buddy Jay Daniels. He said, sometimes you think the right way is to go left, and you make a right, but you find out that you made the right, or you went this way and it ended up working out for the better, and you're like, I'm glad I didn't go left, kind of thing. I don't know if I said that right, but those of you that are following along, you might understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, just I don't know. And it would have been a lot tougher without all of you guys. So this year we just want to hammer. We've been very, very like burning the candle every minute, trying to get things done, make some accomplishments, tackle some dreams and some goals here, and got some fun stuff in the works. So as long as everything allows and some stars align and things align, we should be rocking and rolling here soon. And I'm trying to make little things. So hopefully you guys bear with me on the little pieces of content, little things I can help, whether it's technology. Like I think about all the time, I can make technology videos every day, but some are helpful. I try to make something that's helpful, but I also want to carry some kind of a storyline of what we're working towards, keep you guys in the loop. I don't forget about that stuff. And we're sure blessed to have you guys be along the ride. And it's days like when you're down and you think like, what was built and what is built here on the tube and everything else, and how important it is. So we don't take that for granted is all I'm saying. CP, good country, Nick, brother, you rock. So happy to see your family. Thanks for sharing. Midweek pump. The midweek pump, I'm telling you, I missed the midweek pump. I see everybody doing midweek things. I didn't want to step on anybody. I know there's a lot of people going live right now, but it's just, I just had to fire it. It was a time where, Katie was showered and ready to go, and he was doing okay. We brought his little chair down here. He hung out for a few minutes. Figured we just fire one up for 20, 30 minutes, hang out, get caught back up a little bit. I really like to see what you guys are up to. I've been trying to do my best to stay in touch on YouTube. I'm sure you guys see me popping in places and just try to keep people's spirits alive, because I think there's a pile of opportunity right now on so many levels, whether it be YouTube or social or just career, moving forward, tackling some dreams, personal dreams for everybody. I see people progressing. I see struggles, don't get me wrong, and we all struggle to get there, but it's part of it. And you got to be willing to, it's easy to start things. You got to be willing to put the work in and deliver, and just try to do the best you can to keep hammering and making sure you're on top of it. Because gradually, even if you don't get noticed right away, those things will come full circle. So if you're trying to do something this summer, spring, I just think there's a lot of there's always opportunity. I just think that right now, with the way things are changing, there's a pile of opportunity for people to create or do something that can help them, mentally, physically, get in shape. I've been trying to eat a lot healthier, try to knock off the gut, because we really weren't eating the greatest the last couple months. Getting back into hockey so I can teach him how to skate and play some hockey and things like that. But I just think if you're dreaming about doing something, it's easy to start, but it's really hard to. You almost have to live, eat, and breathe it. So I've been trying to do that. I've been up late in the evenings, early in the morning, late in the evenings. All the time I have is dedicated to furthering and making progress, not just for ourselves, but for companies and brands and things we're working on. And I've had a lot of people reach out, a lot of companies reach out. I got some ideas for this year, things that we can do differently that can allow that we can tackle some of the things that we've all talked about tackling as a channel and the Nick Pixel TV thing of giving back and helping people out. And I've been watching what people are doing. So there's definitely some people I would like to help out and do what I can, just a small piece to help out. And hopefully it gives them enough drive to tackle their dreams. That's basically it in a nutshell. Midweek pump. I'll send you a message. Cam send me Zoom call videos. Great. Easier through the day, through the night. Got to run. Tim, thank you for popping in, man. CP saying hi. Doug Wheeler, what's up? Good to see you. Doug, thank you so much. Bud Light and Carving Handle. That's what's up. Have a great night, Tim. GCL. Sure glad everybody's popped in. I know we don't have a ton of people here, and that's okay. It's a first random thing, but I wanted to at least, it's midweek. And sometimes I feel good on Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Like that I almost did one on Monday night and there was like 10 people live and then it didn't work out. He was going to sleep and a little bit cranky. And I was just like, well, maybe it'll be Tuesday. And then it was Wednesday. So sometimes you just got to press record or press go live. How's everybody else doing though? More importantly, the people that I haven't talked to or that I haven't had, how is everybody else doing? What's up in your world? It's not just all about what we're doing. Like I'm interested. One question: are you coming to Hopper Stock? Muffler Delete. What day is that, Muffler? Is that like the 14th or the 11th or so? I got to look at my travels because the next 2 weekends I'm definitely traveling. And then maybe the 3rd or the 4th weekend. Yep. Katie needs her phone. 1 second. He's eating again. It's go time. He's got to eat before bed. I understand. May 14th. So I'll double check on that. And if there's a way I can swing that or pop in, I will definitely do that. I've been invited a couple places this year, which is pretty cool. It's cool when people keep you in the loop, even though they know like you're doing your things. I actually asked, even when we were in the hospital, I asked people to give me work or keep my brain going, keep me. It's important to keep your mind going, even if you're struggling or whatever else. You got to keep up thinking, and you'll find ways, and you'll find things that'll align. So definitely, if I can try to do that, I would. I'm gonna go tackle the pillow. Good night, guys. Goats, take care, man. Great to see you as well, and thank you again, my friend. I hope you can send me a call, an email when you can. I will, Josh. I would never be anywhere but here. Thanks, Josh. 2 Joshes in here. So glad you did. Goat, May 14th, 5:14, Hopper Stock. Let's go. Got to do it. Yeah, I love those kind of things. I love seeing the community get together, and I think there's a lot of opportunity that stems from that kind of stuff. Just getting people together and getting ideas and just being around like-minded individuals that want to that are all trying to make progress and share in a hobby. It's like getting together, going fishing or hunting camp or anything else. A chainsaws. There's definitely something special about the chainsaws, axes, running an axe, running a chainsaw, running, wood splitter, whatever the case may be. Just getting out there in the woods. I'd like to, I looked at that a couple weeks ago too, is like, I really didn't get to go hunting this year and things like that. But I enjoy that kind of stuff. And that's where sometimes I do my best thinking. So I'd like to take you guys along with that and talk about things we're doing and show you what we're up to. So I'm just going to try to piece it together and try to be a little less worried about, cameras and filming like I am with all my other projects, and just kind of throw the camera on. And I have been playing around with a couple new cameras and some projects, not really new cameras, but the new GH6 came out. I'm a Micro Four Thirds shooter, and I like the GH6 line. What they give you dollar for the camera itself, pretty sweet camera package. I have a couple GH series Panasonic cameras. One I'm actually streaming on right now, and that's a mid-grade price point, I guess I'd say. I mean, you could spend unlimited money on cameras, but it's kind of like right in the middle, and it gives you a lot for the dollars. But I still think the phone and everything else that I've shared with you guys in the past is still pick up the phone, press record, try to keep it as stable as you can, have good audio, things like that. You're gonna do well. And at least, if not, it gets you some practice, get going, and make sure that creating content is something you may or may not want to do, or just to make better home videos or family videos, things like that. John Hudson, later all. Light and love to everyone. John, take care, brother. Thanks for popping in, man. Later, John. Later, Huds. Lots of that back at you, John. Let's go bring that 500i and do some ripping on the Alki saws. Home Light 925. We took his better two Home Light. I'm telling you, I was playing with the saws the other night in the shed. I cleaned up the shed a little bit. I had to get some things kind of cleared out. I brought the quad out and stuff like that just so I had some room. And it started snowing again. And the whole backyard right now is just like slush. Well, not slush, but it was slush. Now it's like more like pond. I don't know what you call that. Like just crap. It's just mud everywhere. So we'll get through that part of everything. And once that, but we got some ideas. We got some things in the works. But it does feel good. It does feel good, Josh, to be back on the tube and say hi to everybody. Probably not going to stay too long tonight, to be honest with you. I wanted to stop in and say hi. Hopefully this weekend, try to do something. Maybe I'll do something from Florida. I'll be down there this weekend if all goes well. I got to knock out a project there. I got like 3 projects down there in the next month. So kind of stinks because it's going to be nice here this weekend. So it would have been, it always happens that way. Weekends I'm gone, it's beautiful out, but that happens. And what are you going to do? But I do have some videos in the way, some things I've been working on, just little pieces of content that might be helpful for somebody out there. And trying to think what else is going on. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy right now. Nothing too crazy. Happy to meet you. I'm glad everybody's connecting here. Yeah, pretty chill for a Wednesday night. Rex Happy wants to scream out. He will do that. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't like missing people, but I hope I didn't miss anybody in the comments. Midweek pump, quick one tonight. I don't know if there's anything else going on. I don't know. I'm inspired though to even hit the live button and do something. Going well. We got 2 more days of work. How was everybody's Easter? I hope you guys all had a great Easter. Hey, I've been actually trying to, little by little, I know stories aren't as popular. Shorts, definitely have some shorts lined up. Shorts would definitely get more exposure. But there's the YouTube stories and the profile picture. Those only last like 7 days, but I've been trying to just pop on if I didn't, little clips here and there just to check in. So it's a cool little resource. I think you can only watch them on mobile, but Matthew Workshop, what's up, man? How are you, brother? Great to see you. Not too bad today. Weather can change. I can hear my lawn growing, lawnmower greased and new blades ready, set, and mow. Yeah, that's happening soon. I actually, when I made that video about my son, I buzzed the yard. I said I drove around the yard because I was in a different mindset that day, thinking about how I wanted to just turn the camera on and talk to. And I have to do that around campfires. You guys know the campfires are a big thing for me. But when I was driving around, I literally just drove around the yard and sucked up all the buds that fell off the trees from them sprouting, and drove around with the bagger, got that done. And now the grass is actually growing. It could probably use like a little leveling off, but I think it's going to be a week or two and we'll be back to spring weather here. Today was a lot nicer. This weekend's going to be nice. And I think that's going to trigger everything to grow. So that starts that whole process. We got some home renovation projects we're going to do and some little things around here. I'll probably share some of that. And, I wasn't trying to like promise things and then not be able to do them. So it was it weighed on me a little bit, not being on the tube, but at the same time, you got to take care of what you got to take care of. So I just had to figure it out, but you guys deserve to, you've been here for me since I got rolling. So I really wanted to at least show you where we were at and what we were up to and pop in with you. And it's just exciting. It's exciting to see people doing things and see some channel growth for people out there throughout the past couple months and see the people that are putting in the hard work to make it happen. because I think little by little, whether it's not YouTube or anything else, it can lead to opportunities, and the opportunities are there. So even if it's creating content, people get to see what you're up to, see what you're about. It could land you a job. It could land you, a friendship. It could like, there's so many things that can come out of it that it's just worth doing. And if nothing comes out of it, at least the happiness. I know that I'm happy creating content, whether one person views it or 10,000 people view it. I'm happy capturing those moments and capturing the pixels, so we say. So I think that's me. I can only speak for myself. That's how I enjoy doing things, is being able to like capture that moment. You know what I mean? So seeing it through the lens or seeing it through the camera, I think is a cool thing. So definitely try to encourage people to do that. Jay Daniel, Sarah says hi. Hi, Sarah. I hope you're doing well, hanging out with the boss man there, right? Keep him in line, Sarah, because we're always trying to. He got bit. Jay did. Your dad, he got bit by the saw bug recently, and I told him that when you get bit by the saw bug, things happen, and we have to keep an eye on them for at least the next 3 to 6 months. They said, because that's definitely, once that saw bug gets you, most of the people in here, they will tell you. You end up buying them. But the cool thing is, if you do a little work with them, they usually pay for themselves. So it's not too bad, but that bug, once you catch it. Muffler Jay Daniels in the house. Yeah, Jay's been hammering. He has a beautiful place. And just to see that happen and the things Jay's accomplished. I mean, and it's there's age groups here. And the thing is, if I look at my analytics, there's, I can't get away with, I can make some funny videos and have fun totally. And that's for a certain audience. And I can also make videos. There's a lot of people that message me and enjoy just the campfire talking videos, which aren't the hype videos. They're not the, going to probably get a lot of view videos, but there's people that appreciated them. And it's not just Jay or anybody, but like, there's a lot of people that enjoyed those. And I got messages from people that said, you know what, anything you want to do, we're gonna watch, and we enjoy when you're just doing those videos too. So I do think about that stuff, and I take that stuff to heart, because that's it's cool, and that's kind of why I shared what I shared on the last the video of my son and stuff, because you guys do mean a lot to me, and this place means a lot to me. Whether it goes anywhere or not, it means a lot to me. And I've met some incredible people across the world that it's meaningful. It's meaningful. Don't worry about it, buddy. We love you. You got this. There's no cure. Oh yeah, Lyle, you're right. There might not be one. So you just have to keep an eye on your friends that got bit by the saw bug, because it usually, yeah, it's a tough one. That's right, Mr. Gwynn. Hey, Matthew, kissing beetle. Age, what's that have to do with it? I know, right? But it is the truth. I mean, it's but Jay, what you've accomplished in the last year, that's exciting stuff, man. That's exciting stuff. And it gives energy. It gives energy. And when, Buckin talks about that kind of stuff with the energy, I believe in it. I felt the energy from live streams from Buckins. And when I was at the hospital, I could only pop in for a couple minutes, or people messaging or a comment or an email. It was definitely felt the energy. And I believe that was helpful. And, the man upstairs puts things together and puts people in your past that can, help you or hurt you sometimes, even just to get you, pull you back into reality and things like that. So it all tends to work itself out. But I do believe in that energy, and I was able to feel that from you guys all over the world. And that's when you're in situations, whether it's the situation we were in or situations you're in or tough situations, it is helpful. It is helpful to have that. So I'm thankful for it. And you guys that are creating channels, whether you have 50 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 300,000, I think you'll find that there's a lot of people that care about a lot of people. It really shows you the good in the world. And whatever you search for on the internet, you're going to find. So you want to find the bad, you're going to find the bad. You want to find the good, you're going to look for the good. But I think that there's just, it's an inspiring thing that I try to share with everybody. Just somebody buying you lunch at McDonald's or something, that the guy that did that the one day, that was just, usually it's me. And that was just cool to be a recipient of that. And then to be able to pay that forward and do it again. And hopefully it went through all day till it really just made somebody's like, it made my day, but I mean, till where somebody really needed it was like, wow. Like maybe they like you know what I'm saying. Very, very cool stuff. Gaviver, what's up, man? Already gone so many places, touched a lot of people. It's a powerful place. J Dubs, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Buy one saw later. You got like, yeah, exactly. One saw, you buy one chainsaw, and then a year later you have 50, and you're like, what? But as long as, hey, if they're out there, whether, you know, they don't always have to make you money, but saws are definitely one of those things where if you're willing to put in the work and do the work, and it can be fun. It can be, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, bring you a lot of, it can be fun. It can be joyful. It can be exercise. It clears the mind space when you're out doing that. Yeah, you know, safety. You're thinking safety, and you're also thinking, you know, like there's just a lot of things. But I put you in that mindset, and I like to be in the fire. I like to be in the grind. You know, working on stuff. So that is definitely something that's cool about this community. J Dubs Muffler. I got 343 channels still going. They're great to me. True that. I'm blessed and I am rich, and I have the best friends in the world I discovered with my channel. Muffler, you're not kidding, man. You're not kidding. I think I have 20 chainsaws. J Dubs, it's not much, but I hope it helps out. J Dubs, everything. I mean, it is. We're doing something special too. Probably along the lines of Children's Hospital for the things that those people have done. And we found what I was thinking of, and I'll share this with you. I was thinking of the missing pieces, the gaps that we found. Even with the support we had, like just the gaps that I think would be simple things that would help people in similar positions. I personally am going to do that. Katie and I decided, you know, as a family, that's what we want to do, because it's meaningful to us, and it would be meaningful to a lot of people. So we definitely want to help out with that this year, and continue to help people through the channel and through the small community that we have here, because it's truly a blessing, and we can all do it together. I mean, it's totally something we can do together. So don't, J Dubs, you know, that it's you reached out to me a couple times, you know, with your wife and stuff like that, saying, hey, there's a lot of people that reached out to me and said, hey, if you need something, I need somebody to talk to, like, that's important stuff. So it's not just the dollars, it just allows us, and you guys know we paid for it all across the board. And you know, I'm thankful for that. I'm sure there's no more than 37. Thank you so much, J Dubs. Yeah, make sure you guys thank the super chatters and stuff tonight, because I don't expect that stuff, but it is a cool thing. And it's something you keep that circle going, and certain times it'll help you out, certain times it'll help somebody else out, and hopefully we can be there to help other people out. But I know that when I talk about things or do something for somebody, typically if it's involved with this community, or if it's something that I'm thinking about this community, which is most of the time, it's from the channel. It's not just from me. It's not just from my family. It's from our channel and what we're doing. And you know, sometimes people put you in a position to be able to spread a little cheer a little bit bigger and magnify it. That's all it is. Yeah, definitely hit the like button. I'm not good at that. I've lost my touch when it comes to the brand, you know. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, tell your friends. We got some cool stuff. I'm not going to keep you too long tonight. We're probably going to button this up here shortly. I know it's a shorter stream. I'm definitely going to spend a little time. I got a project I got to get completed for tomorrow, so I'm going to be on. We have the Discord. You know, we're hanging out in the Discord. Jay Daniels Off Grid. Jay, thank you, Jay. Thanks, man. Truly appreciate that. You guys never failed to kick me in the rear and be there right beside me as we're doing things. And I hope that you guys stick along for the ride, because it definitely is a ride. And you know, there's no master plan. It's just wild. And there's people here that, you know, I don't think. Thanks, Stephen Letts. I know that's thanks, man. You're working. I liked your little mug video. That was a good one. And keep working. You gotta keep hammering. You gotta deliver. Gotta make things happen. You just gotta push, and that's keep pushing. Even when it's hard, just keep pushing, because there's usually light. Create the opportunities. Big friendships here. Big friendships. Andrew Scott. Is that a black bear in your thing, in your picture? Hunting photo? Yeah, it's just I can't talk. I sound like I repeat myself a lot. Probably on streams I do, but it is that important. And I tell other people about that too. Like some people look at YouTube or making videos as a joke, and it's a joke until it becomes something. And then when it becomes something, people are like, oh, now they take you serious. And I think that if you just keep plugging away at it, if there's something you want to do, or whatever you're getting into, I think you can start a business tomorrow and people be like, what are you doing? Or, you can't do it. Oh, you're not going to. And if you keep pushing and you want to make something work, you find ways to make it work. And eventually it gets bigger and bigger, and you can gradually, it gets lonelier and lonelier as you do things, because not everybody's going to believe in your vision, I guess would be the word, at all times. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. So you have people that do, and you embrace that, and you try to look at the good. My arm's getting better, so I'm able to turn the camera and do some small things. That's all it takes. The tumbler. I mean, hey, the tumbler was a good video, man. That's what I was thinking of the word. But the tumbler is something that people like, that kind of stuff, and it's a cool little thing. If you can build those for a couple people. There's little things you can do that people will find interesting. It's a big world out there. It's not just this community or that community. I mean, there's 8 billion people on the man. There's a pile of YouTuber with 5 million or something active YouTubers or something like that. There's a percentage. I have all those numbers, but it's wild. Super chatters roll. Thank you. Definitely. Thank you, Steven. Pixel brother. Sorry I'm late. Hey, BFP, Billy, it's all right, man. It's okay. We're only hanging out for a short one tonight. I always end up wanting to stay, but it's a short one tonight because she's putting him to bed real quick, and I'm sure we're gonna wind her down. Midweek pump. Tonight would have been a good night for a campfire, but we just got back home, and I said, before everybody settles down, let's pop on in here and say hi and just see what everybody's up to. I didn't really expect a big thing. We'll try to get back to some Sundays and do some Sunday stuff, I think, because I enjoyed the Sundays. I think it was a good day of reflection and just thinking about things, and we'll probably get back to that and some campfires and sitting around the fire. And we got some exciting stuff. So don't think that things aren't happening just because we're on YouTube. Actually, things are moving like lightning right now, like crazy. So we just gotta hope some stars align and get some things organized here, and definitely like the camping stuff. Like get back to the core. That's the master plan, and you find yourself all over the place sometimes. So we gotta just get back to the core. Billy, good to see you, man. Build a birdhouse. I know, right, Jay? I'm still waiting for Jay. I might need an extra birdhouse. You never know. Fancy meeting you here, Zachary. Yeah, you guys are awesome. This is cool. I still hope I don't miss anybody, because sometimes BR. Look at that. I look down. Bucking, you're a wild man, for one. And two, you always put good messages in your videos. Like, people know that, but I like when you put the words. I know some videos you've been shying away from that, but I like that sometimes, because the messages there are usually the ones you're thinking about when you're editing and when you're in that moment. They say that 80% of everything captured, there's something to think about here when you're making videos. It's not the running at the gums all the time. It's the 80% is captured off of the feeling of the video, and what's not spoken in the video. So, and like our buddy Doug, Decal says, the patterns. So it's definitely a very cool thing to have that. And I just think that 80%, for you guys thinking about it, like 80% is what's in the video. Sometimes I leave things in the videos that are like probably aren't the best for the YouTube algorithm, but there's ways you can edit to, or not edit even, and just say like, this is just how I feel. And Buck, and I sure appreciate you, man. I sure appreciate that. It's we're talking about, I know you might have just popped in, I don't know if you've been listening, but we're doing something for the children's centers, with what we've gone through, like the hospital. And it's not like give the hospital a bunch of money or anything like that. It's going to be for like the families, the people that have the children's there. So definitely working on that. And Stephen Letts, much love, y'all. Keep moving forward. Exactly, brother. Exactly. But we're definitely going to do that and continue on the mission that we started here 2 years ago, 2 year short period of time. You know, the channel went a little wild there for a while. The worst thing I did was not make videos when the snowball started to go with the channel, and I was getting like 100,000 views a day. Should have kept that going at that point in time, but hey, life happens and you just get back up. So this is my get back up and just keep going because I really enjoy it. I enjoy the cameras. I'm going to enjoy some travel. So definitely saved up. Buck and I've been talking about the travel opening up between the borders. I mean, there's you can do it now. It's still complicated. I think there's still some quarantine and things like that. But once we get to the point where we can open that up, it's going to be me going over there. We got Jay Daniels out west. We got a lot of friends out west. So there's a lot of people on this channel that are out west, and we got people on the East Coast. The East Coast ones are easy to get together. But as soon as that connects, and as soon as things, which is happening, it's definitely happening. I think we'll have an opportunity for us to have a lot of fun on YouTube with our friends and the people around us. And if you can't make it, we want to make sure we capture it with the cameras and make you feel like you're right here with us. Because I think when you're really committed to friends and friendships, that it does mean a lot. So I just don't want you guys to think that we didn't think about you guys all the time, even though we couldn't make videos. It's definitely something that's there. So that happens. Gainsey, good to see you. How's the young one? Gainsey, rewind the live stream. We had him on the live stream just for a little. Gainsey, thank you so much. We had him on the live stream just for a little bit at the beginning. Rewind. I'm going to leave this one up for a little while. I wasn't planning on keeping this one on the channel. I just wanted to stop in and say hi, like a random, just a random. Midweek pumps were the thing we kind of started back in the day, and that was a lot of fun, and I think it inspired a lot of people. I used to get emails on that, and it's just something like you're halfway through the week. I mean, I feel like every day is kind of I don't look at work week and not work weeks. I look at it as like ongoing constantly. Every day's, something. Usually I try to chill out on Sundays a little bit and just try to clear the head and do some thinking and maybe do some family time. Some of you guys might do that as well. But definitely it feels so good to be back. Doug Willer. Doug, thank you, brother. Thank you. So I don't, and you guys don't have to, I just want you to know you don't have to super chat and stuff like that. Like you can, and it's much appreciated. But no, if we're not looking at it, like you guys have been there for me since day one, since we started this channel. And I still, I wouldn't use the word brag, but when I talk about people, I'm overwhelmed at the support that there is for just us just trying to make something happen here. I think that's and the stuff that just comes full circle and the ability to give back and do some different things. It's hard to describe. It really is. It actually really is hard to describe. But I try to explain that to people is like, it's if you have a dream, and we definitely have some dreams, all of us, you gotta, it happens so fast. My son was 4 pounds 2 months ago. Now he's 8 pounds. Unbelievable. Thank you, Doug. Jumping over to Kane's Custom Garage. Say hi later, brother. Thanks for being part of my channel. No problem, Muffler. Since the beginning, man. I like to be somebody's first or second subscriber and then watch and see what they do for a while and see. It's cool. It's a cool thing for the children. Thanks, Doug. Doug, it's going there. I don't want to put the ideas out there, like all the stuff just yet, because tend to talk, you get ideas, you get sidetracked one week. I don't want to put like, my whole life is deliverables and getting all these things done. I want to make it meaningful and just carry everybody along with me and show that. So we're just going to make videos and you'll see that, just like you see many people come back and the time I spend to help people out, you guys know that happens. And, but I do appreciate that, but we are going to do something pretty, I don't think it's going to be huge. Okay. In the healthcare world, it's going to be big for families, and it's little things you can do, but I think it'll be big for families because we were able to experience a gap and certain gaps were like, this would have been nice, or this would have been helpful. And we're going to try to do that. And we're going to make it, from Rex to from them and the channel, and we're just going to try and encompass it all. But I like to think things out before I just shoot from the hip sometimes. Now there's times I do shoot from the hip, but I like to think things out, how we could do it at scale, because what if we do start it and it does become big? Then it's like, well, we didn't think about this. So you can't always predict everything, but if it goes big enough, I want it to scale and be able to make a difference for the families, not really the medical. Casterman, thanks, Casterman. I know Casterman's been hammering. Healed Heart Space. Casterman was watching hockey last night. I don't know how you have time to watch hockey, Casterman, when you have all these things to get done. You got to get power in there. But I haven't even watched a lot of hockey, honestly. Wow, Mini Pixel, I think. I'm living the dream. Thank you to you and Buckin. Hicks, I'm telling you, you're wild, man. Thank you, man. You don't have to, definitely motivating. You have to create it. I mean, you checked in CJ's info. I checked in success. CJ's info. What's up, brother? Chris's corner. What's up? Matthew Hicks show. There we go. Healed Heart. Andrew. No, you just gotta, there's motivation. And then there's there's a lot of, I could put quotes or sayings or stuff like that. But I feel like, it's action, it's doing. So it's easy to be on the side of a YouTube camera or any camera or social media influencers or whatever else. And I don't really consider myself that. But it's easy to get on the camera and say, got to do this, go do this, go do this. It's the stuff that it's hard to capture. It's the things you want to capture that aren't captured, but it's like, the grind doesn't stop. The phone doesn't stop. Whether you're building a tree business or selling, building a wood splitting firewood business or whatever business or a hobby or something you want to maybe turn into something, or maybe an opportunity, creating an opportunity. Maybe it's further your career. It's kind of like you put that work in and you'll find yourself thinking about it all the time, or, living it, eating it, breathing it, crapping it, pooping it, whatever the word is today with the bay. I think it's just pooping, but that kind of stuff. If you have that and that's what you're doing, and some are grinding, you feel like you spin the wheels, and if you're spinning the wheels too long, then it becomes demotivating. You get depressed. So I feel like you have to, because I've been there so many times. I mean, I can't even count how many times I've been there. And we're all there. We're all sometimes feeling like we're grinding the gears, spinning the wheels. But I think that, the best advice is sometimes take pieces and bits of advice from people that have accomplished this or what you want to do or have got this career. Like, you can take bits and pieces and you put them together and you try to find the best package or build the best package that can move you forward. And sometimes you have to get out. So sometimes, like for me with technology, it's like disconnect, go out, smash some firewood, work on something, do some welding, do stuff that's not even related. And that's sometimes where I do my best thinking. So if you're stuck and you feel like you're grinding the gears, maybe get out and do something different. Go get a change of scenery. Maybe you have to spend a few bucks and go camping for a weekend, or go to an event, or just do something to get your mind clear and where you can see things that are happening, or be around people that also have same kind of motivational, they want to tackle some goals too. Like, you want to be around people that inspire you and that want to move you forward. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, I really didn't think about this today, this stream thing. I'm just kind of communicating, because, like, man, when you hit zero, it's definitely the life-changing part of this whole experience in the last couple months is like, it just resets it resets some certain things, and it magnifies others of where you want to put your focus and how much difference you want to make for people or businesses or whatever. And it's like, it's people that are important. And if we can do that, it takes that for all of us to be able to accomplish things and do stuff. And you can be a one-man band, but I can tell you that's kind of tough too. You know what I mean? To just try to be the one man going. You want to try to have people around you. And I think that's something we have here. So for the 23 people that are watching, I hope that helps channel some energy on the midweek pump. What is my Wi-Fi password stored on this mediocre hardware? Where is my Wi-Fi password stored? So hit Command on the Mac, spacebar. Oh, on your phone, you could just swipe down and hit passwords. But Command, spacebar, and then type in password, and it should pull up your passwords. And the password is password1, in case you guys are great. CP, hey buddy, my camera says the SD card is not supported. What's that mean? Chris's Corner. So there's a couple things that can mean. Sometimes if the SD card's too big for the device, depends if it's a phone, a camera. Like sometimes you'll get that error. The SD card could need formatted. The SD card could be bad. If the some camera, like some devices will only accept up to like usually older devices, but say a 64 gig card and you go and put a 128 gig card in, they ain't gonna work. Sometimes like that, they'll have a max size. It could be the speed of the memory card too. Not supported though is typically it could be just needed formatted to the right format. So sometimes I always format my memory cards. I have cards for different cameras and certain cameras. So there might be a card in this one. I don't even know. Yeah, this one's the new one that's on the side, but like, see, this one has a CFast card, so it's a little bit different, but like I'll have a card in each camera and I format it specifically for that camera that I'm using it on almost all the time because I've lost too much footage without doing that. So I always try to format it for the device. And if you take an SD card out of this camera and you put it, like say a Panasonic, and you put it in the Sony, you don't always have to format, but I do. I format them for the device that they're going to be on. Even in GoPro footage or certain cameras, like if it's a GoPro, you'd want to go on the GoPro website and see the approved memory cards because there's been some loss of data from having a bad memory card there. If you're passionate, will come out in your videos regardless of your filming. That is the truth, Lau. No doubt. It's called therapy. Katie Pixel, congrats. Thanks, CJ. I want to start a small engine repair business. Got to do it, Matthew. That or work your way up. But I can tell you this: if you're starting anything, figure on twice or three times the amount of effort of what you think it's going to take you. Not all things are easy. Some people have an easy break or whatever. But most of the time it's going to be like whatever you think, oh, this will be easy. I'll just quit my job and start this out. It's probably going to be 3 times harder than what you think it's going to be from a time, family, budgeting, just all around aspects. So just know that when you're ready to commit, you have to build it and you got to deliver. And you might deliver for a long time, making things happen and still feel like you're not getting anywhere. But then gradually you start seeing some light. And they say it takes 3 to 5 years. Sometimes it could take less, but it does take a lot of work. So, you can definitely do it. It can definitely be done. Inspiration and better living from everyone here. He's ready to put some axe in the wood. There's no doubt, CJ. There should be hundreds in here. Doug, we were approaching, whenever I was really consistent with it, and that's a big part of YouTube. We were really growing, and that's my fault. I mean, I own that. That was definitely just circumstances and things. And like I said, the channel got rolling, and even that's overwhelming sometimes. It's like I never really set out for a plan for the channel. So do you ever have things, it's like winning the lottery and then you weren't used to having money or something like that, and then usually that doesn't go well. It's kind of one of those things where the channel was getting so much traction. I was getting like 100,000 views a day, wild and crazy, and people reaching out and all this kind of stuff. And it's kind of like, I didn't really set out to just build the biggest YouTube channel in the world. Like that wasn't, I mean, that would all be cool stuff. And yeah, play button and things like that are that's a reward and accomplishment for doing it. And it's cool stuff. It's definitely opportunity can happen there, but that wasn't really my goal. So like, it was just like going and going. And I was like, wow, like, that was my fault. I totally just dropped the ball on slamming content out there, but I also didn't want to create just a bunch of fluffy crap that wasn't inspiring. It's just a balance. I don't know what happened there, but it was definitely me. I probably, I should. So I try to tell people from my experience, if you get that snowball rolling and you can maintain it and do it, keep building on it, no matter where you're at, whether you have 1 subscriber or whatever else, just keep hammering at it. Gradually it'll work out if you're doing the right things and you're, I don't think that getting on a channel swearing all the time and doing, I want my channel to be kid friendly and family friendly. Cause I've met too many people that are like, my kid watches your channel, or, hey, my kid watches this or that, or fixes, whatever the case may be. There's a time and place for all kinds of stuff. And I know people swear and I know people do all kinds, but it's kind of like, I've always thought of that even when my channel was small, was trying to keep it like fun and exciting or not always exciting, but, fun where people could watch it. And I think that you got to think about those things. So even if you're here today and you're like, I got 5 subscribers, I can do whatever the heck I want on my channel. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's all good. But I think of if it does get big, like, will brands want to support you? Will people send you stuff? Like, I'm not saying you have to change who you are either. It's just, there's a time and a place for all kinds of stuff, but yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that, man, as far as is hammering content out. And I own that 110%. And maybe we can build it back up, and I've been inspired, definitely hitting the last 2 months of everything that happened to us. It really reinforced my thought process of people and what I set out to do here, because it's a big part. The texts I got, the people, we're working in the background. There's people doing things all the time. I just don't share it all on YouTube. I should do a better job at that. I should. And sometimes I need a kick too. We all need a kick, and that's the cool thing about. Tin Man says he knows about snowballs. Yeah, you got some snow up there, man. It's I miss sled riding, snowmobiling, that is. Yeah, and that was fun. You slammed the diesel through the snow the other day. But I mean, Tin Man, that snow pile was what, a foot of snow, and you needed this. I don't know, Tin Man. I don't know, man. I'm thinking like big snow drift, where you hit it and the truck just stops. Oh man, that was good, Tin Man. Thanks, brother. Jay Daniels, do what you love and love what you do. I try to keep my channel clean as I can. Yeah, it's not everybody. Dragon Picks is here. Dragon Picks, thank you so much, brother. Definitely reaching out. You're on fire. Casterman's pumped. CJ's or CP PC shorts video. How are things? Quality, not quantity. Yeah, and there's sometimes that Doug, that like quantity helps too. Did I miss another? I hope I didn't miss a super chat or something, but if I did, I apologize. Decal, good advice. Strength to you, brother. Thanks, Decal, for popping in, man. We're just thinking about it. Your ears were burning, brother. I can't wait. Decal, I told Buckin we just got to get together, even if it's before a Buckin stock, get some things, whatever. I'll shoot up there. It's no big deal. We're getting things rolling. I never did see it, friend, but thanks, Kim. How is Landfill Rat doing, Buckin? Ignite the fire on more videos. I know. I definitely have to. Like I said, I own that. CP. Hard hitters here tonight. Decal live. Love Casterman. Thanks, Casterman. I'm fired up, Nick. Thanks for the midweek pump, dude. That's what it's all about. I mean, you guys inspire me too. I mean, CP just hit 10,000 subscribers. That's an accomplishment. I mean, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not huge, and where I'm at, it's not huge. Like I said, I let the channel just kind of go down. But you just get back up, keep going again, and see where it goes, and you just keep on trucking, they say. And it's just something that it's exciting to see that people are accomplishing their goals. So it's a goal of mine, and has always been, is to help people accomplish their goals. Like, I don't need 100,000 subscribers. I don't need it. All be cool if it happens, and if I can create content and I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, great. But what gets me going is seeing people and helping people, not just seeing them, but helping them get to the next step and get to the next rung. If they're ready to commit to it and they're ready to take that, I enjoy that. That's fun for me. That's why I enjoy development and building. So it's that's why I spend a lot of time with the kids and stuff, and like even with my son or my nieces and nephews and stuff. Like, I like to show them things and teach them stuff, and hang out with them and build campfire. To me, it's fun to see people like I get enjoyment out of that when seeing somebody tackle one of their goals or make something happen. So I feel like this community is very, and I don't even know if it's this community. It's just the people that I've met here are into that kind of stuff as well. They like to help people and pick somebody up and reach the hand out when somebody's down, or even when they're heading this way and going up, is how can I push you even faster? Like that is a very cool thing. And that's, sometimes few and far between. So to have that here is a very cool thing to have. I'm very thankful for that. And you just got to knock the videos out. 10K is a huge achievement. I mean, it's definitely night and day. I remember CP and I were talking when he first got going, and he didn't have the easiest start, but he definitely, did whatever. But like, I mean, I just remember simple conversations where like I was like 300 or 400 subscribers. Like, I'm going to turn my family channel. I'm just going to do something with it. And, he was at like double that or something. He was at like 1,000 or 1,500 subscribers, and I was like 700 or whatever. We're like, hey, what would happen if we had 3,000 subscribers? Thinking like the subscriber mindset or what, like people tend to take you a little bit more serious when you have a bigger channel. I don't think the numbers really matter at the end of the day. Like, it's an achievement to hit 100,000, get a play button. That is very cool. But it's more like views and everything else for the YouTube sense. But it's kind of like, even within the first few hundred people, and you have like, you've built friendships out of that. It was just like cool to be able to say like, well, maybe someday we will have big channels. Who knows? Like it's all going to be in how much work we put into it and everything else. Even Buckin's channel, when he was, 40, 50,000 subscribers, and it was like, oh, this is crazy. And then you get boosted, and it's like, it grows, and you're just like, wow, Tin Man, 25,000-ish subscribers. I mean, that's a very cool thing from regular people that are just trying to make something happen and trying to contribute something to the globe. And everybody has something to contribute something to the globe. And I see the people that are never going to have a YouTube channel that stand there and help people. And I don't think that's forgotten. Maybe with some channels it is, but I don't think it's forgotten. Like I've seen guys like Lyle Davis and people that are just there and want to see somebody, move the needle if they can help. And maybe they can't help physically or whatever, or can't be there to help you, but hey, $5 helps, or $2, whatever, $50, $100, whatever it is, it's all helpful. So there's people out there buying somebody a lunch at the drive-through, those kind of things. There's definitely people out there. It's probably more often than not that happens. But I think that either way, at the end of the day, if we can make a difference for somebody and help somebody out, whether it's through chainsaws or just life or just having somebody to talk to or help them take the next step or give them a little piece of advice, nobody's going to take 100% of your advice. Nobody's going to take 100% of my advice. Half of it's probably smoke anyway. You know what I mean? Like just things that I'm firing off the hip of. But like, I am serious in a lot of things that I know and that I've done and have accomplished, that if I can share these little pieces, and if you take one piece that helps you get to the next step from all of us, and you take 10 pieces and you put them together and you try to figure out your puzzle and what it's going to look like for your painting and what you want to see accomplished and what you want to do in the world. Nobody really understands that except for you. That's a hard thing to get across, is that painting that all of us have in our heads of what we would like to create and how we would like to do it and the differences. And that's the best part about it, is we all have those differences and the fun stuff that we can do. And it's how you apply it and put it together. So you can look at quotes, get inspiration. You can talk to your next door neighbor, get inspiration. You can sit by a campfire, get inspiration. They're all little pieces of the puzzle. And you're like, how am I going to put this together and package it in a way that works, that makes you tick and it keeps you inspired. So I think that's something we can all do. It doesn't matter if you're, and it doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or not, or starting a channel or not, just in life in general. But I'm probably missing a few things, and we're not going to, I know I stayed longer than I thought I would, but we're not going to stay too much longer. I wanted to pop on. Everybody says that too. I got to get rid of that, but butts, pop on. Wanted to pop on and say hi. Hey, I'm just popping on here. Kermit the Frog. Never mind. No, it's definitely Shop Cat. What's up? Thanks for popping in. Mountain Life, David and Kelsey, Casterman, Dragons Picks, Buck and Billy Ray. Good to see you. BF, shorten your name. Didn't recognize. Good to see you. Oh yeah, Billy from Philly. Yeah, you remember him. CP. Country Boy Gas Garage. Hello. What's up, sir? How are you doing? Honest effort's always appreciated. Definitely. I slacked on the not on making things happen in the background, but I slacked on the video effort thing. So I don't expect anything to be crazy here. It's Buckin's fault that I'm here, Doug Wheeler. Inspiring people to show greatness they have inside. Never knew they have. No, you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. Send someone a road mic with my chats, Nick. We'll do that. Casterman, we got some things in the works. There's I'll fill you in on that later. Did you get your CPG your house on? Hello, Doug. Always in. I'm loving my first 150. There you go. Dragons, Castermans, Shopcat. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. And if I did, just send another message. I got to lose that. Choose to make some changes, not excuses. Yep. Country boy, hello. Stephen Letts. Nick, I don't even know you could do that voice. Oh, man. Yeah, Matthew, you just have fun sometimes, man. It's supposed to be fun. And I try to, sometimes I even got to get better on the camera too, because you get rusty and it's just like you turn the camera on, you're like, got to make the, like sometimes, after a while you get better at just going and just talking that like it's your best friend standing on the other side, because a lot of times it could be your best friend standing on the other side of that camera that's watching you saying, hey, talk to me. Buckin, hello Kim. Yeah, it's great to see everybody. Nope, it's over for you. It's all over. Nice try. I love Buckin's old mower. The mower video is good. Only Buckin, a couple 30,000 views. Cutting an acre of grass, and it was the most fun to watch, especially these old machines. It reminds me of my grandfather's crank start and playing with those lawnmowers when I was little. You throw the crank on there and then let the crank go. It would fire. You try to get it to start, and if it didn't, you're cranking it up again, and then ground it out with a spark plug to shut her down. That was always fun. Take the screwdriver, from the spark plug to ground it out to shut it off. And then those old mowers with the baskets, where you shut them off, like you used to pull them. I used to push from the middle bar and go up the hill. My grandfather never wanted me to go up the hill too far, because if the lawnmower came back over top of me, like there is no shutting it off. Now those back ends have that curve, that classic car like low to the ground curve to them. So they were like low, but there was no protection on those lawnmowers. But those are the most fun lawnmowers to run, and that was a cool video. Message in that one. There's message in that one. I'm just going to do that work. And that's actually, the 80% I got. There's an interesting concept in that. When I was thinking about that video, Buckin, just speaking out loud, like there's an interesting concept that I'd be curious on people's thought process on, is like the balance of, let me run this one by you. The balance of doing it yourself kind of person that wants to like, or not afraid to put the work in, and then also getting it done faster, like with a tractor or whatever the case may be. People go out and buy machines, everything else. There's I guess it's the value that you put on your time, and that's a tough balance sometimes. Like, so those are things I think about too. It's kind of like, people pay. Some people will say like, oh, why do you pay to get your grass cut? Like, I don't pay to get my grass cut either, but like, why do you pay to get your grass cut when you can do it yourself? Like, I'm never going to pay somebody to cut my grass. But at scale, if you become busier and your time's way more valuable over here and you're making things happen over here, does it become a point where you pay somebody to cut your grass or buy a bigger machine to make that process? That's an interesting topic, I think, for those of you guys that are still, that are thinking about that and still here. It's an interesting balance of time, and that equation is probably something that's ever changing. I think that I think in business or in life, you find those things where should I, I guess if you're in business, it would be more of like, if I can make $100 over here and $50, pay somebody $50 while I'm making $100, I guess that makes sense. But there's also like that value of like getting out and, getting that physical labor that might, what I'm saying? Like, it might actually help you out on that side too, on the getting out there and doing something, just like splitting wood. Sometimes I'll go on a conference call after I'm done with a conference call. I go and split wood for 10 minutes. I might get 10 pieces of wood done, or, you know, a couple logs, smash them, and then I'm like right back on another call. It just gives you that little bit of like, yeah, all right, I'm getting this done. But I think that's an interesting thing, is the balance of the time to dollar, and how you value your time, and at the same time, like, being willing to do the work and say, like, oh, I'll just do it the old fashioned way and do it at scale. How does that work? Like, there's all kinds of curious thoughts. So that's something to think about, even for everybody's personal, like the YouTube, whatever it is. It's like, if it's not just a dollar, or if it's not the dollar, it's like the time to value, and how you value your time, where you put your time, and things like that. I think that that's always something we're always playing with. But it's interesting to me, because I know a lot of people bring that up a lot of times. They're just like, you know, I'd never pay somebody to cut me. You know, you go up to like hunting camp and stuff like that. I'd never pay somebody to cut my grass, or I'd never pay somebody to do this when I know how to do it, or put up, like, I don't like to do drywall. I'm not really a drywall person. I can do it. But like, people do it way faster than me, and my time to set up to do it would take away from what I'm doing. So I always think about those kind of things. And that's an interesting, but then sometimes you enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, it's like drywall I don't enjoy. And I'm not really a painter either. I'd rather paint though than sand drywall. Yes. The answer is yes. People putting on videos takes even more time. People are awesome in that respect. Kim, I was on the roof today. Make a video, same wavelength. What wavelength are we on? LOL, Jay Daniels. Jay's about to, because your back hurts is the answer to most questions. Why do you pay somebody to do this? Because my back hurts. I'm with you, Jay. I was just talking about this the other day, almost verbatim. Yeah, it is. It's an interesting balance, Andrew. Like, it really is. I'm good with my saw axe, old 1-ton flatbed. Mountain Man, David, good to see you. Oh yeah, drywall is doing for someone else for me. LOL. Yes, Tasman, Tasman. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. How's that 592 running XP? I can get my hands on one of those. I thought about playing around, but right now I ain't doing nothing. I have a plan. I got things working, so the saw stuff will come. It's itching though. It's itching. It wasn't so bad when the snow was out the other day, but then today was nice. I'm like, man, I can't wait. But exciting things there. But Andrew, yeah, I'm with you, brother. It's an interesting thing on the balance of time versus what we pay to get things done. And sometimes, are we holding ourselves back by not paying to get something done? So me worrying about cutting grass or putting drywall up, you know, there's also a level of personal accomplishment when you do something yourself. So it's interesting how that works. There's no real right or wrong answer, but it's something to think about, where it's like, you know, sometimes you probably do have to just let somebody do it and help you out. And that's where I like to do the stuff with technology. It happens a lot in tech for me. So I help a lot of people out with tech, but then I'm kind of into jack of all trades type of person. So I like to bounce around, but sometimes I can't put a price on the value of being able to clear the brain and get recharged for the next thing. So I can charge and go 100%. Whenever I'm out hunting or fishing or just in the outdoors, it just clears that brainwave where you can just go. So those kind of things I look at, sometimes you need that stuff as well. Glad you're back on the saw, Taz. Yes, sir. That 592 looks exciting. These guys I work with making crazy YouTube videos, they keep saying I make more at work than making videos. It's hard to explain, but I'd rather make videos. J Dubs, you're right. You're right. Well, there's a lot of people, especially because, you know, I remember somebody saying to me a while back was like, and a lot of people just look at the subscriber numbers. You know, that's the first thing you're always going to hear, even though that's not really, it's kind of like an elementary metric today now because it's of all the other platforms. So it's more of commodity or whatever the word I'm looking for is, but it's not really something that's like, it's more people seeing, oh, you got this many, but really it's the traction that you're getting and what you're accomplishing with that. But at any rate, it's hard whenever, like, I remember making videos and people would say like, and I'm the same as most of you. Like, I'm not even anywhere yet. I let my channel go by not making videos. But the thing is like, it's kind of like, I I can't remember who it was, but I remember just a couple people. They were just like, whether it be quad riding or, going out, taking the 4-wheeler out, and whatever you're into. It could be work. It could be anything. Make something up. It doesn't have to be YouTube. But when it was like down here and it wasn't really doing a whole lot of anything, it's like you're wasting your time to make 12 cents for your 200 subscribers or 500 or 1,000 or whatever. And yeah, you're not PewDiePie. You're like, those people worked to get to where they're at and grind out on something that was like not everybody was doing. And like people work hard for their channels. But it's kind of like, then you get bigger and then, you do have some videos and maybe you do get some traction and the videos do make some money. And I don't think there's people that downplay what you can make on YouTube and there's from YouTube, just like AdSense. And usually that's only a small piece of a creator's whole spectrum. Most of the time, but you can have some videos that do well. And when those videos do well, then it's like, wow, if I could do those videos all the time. Yeah. But it's interesting whenever the big picture happens. And then all of a sudden those people come out and they're like, wow, it's like, but you're doing something you like, not saying you don't like work. I love what I do. So it's hard for me to even change, this is like, I enjoy tech. Okay. And development and stuff like that, and marketing. But, I love what I do. So I'm very fortunate to be in something I love doing. I liked welding when I welded for 5 years. You know what I mean? I did, all that kind of stuff, but well, it might've been almost 6 years, but, I enjoy that stuff, but I don't think it was like an end all be all. And I had more to the picture, and I used that income to build. So I was working there and then building my company and working and getting that steady paycheck. But it's interesting once you do get something going, then people were like, they'll either try to take that away from you, or it's like, oh, now I want to, like, holy heck, you're actually doing something. Like they see you a couple years later and it's like, wow, you're thinking and it's like, yeah, I guess it's kind of doing, and it's interesting how that evolves too. So that's kind of a balance there. 1,400 with standard handle, probably bar, 1,600 with full wrap, 32 or more. I'm guessing we're talking about the price of the 592 XP. I'm back. Bucking is changing life for the better. There's no doubt about that. And a lot of times people don't see what Bucking does in the background. I mean, you see super chats and him supporting channels here and there and what he does. And he does that a lot. I mean, I'm not going to lie. He does that a lot. I see him doing a lot, but he does a lot of stuff in the background for people too. And it's not always the pat on the back. Sometimes you do have to share like what you're doing with YouTube, because obviously when people are supporting you, they want to see like, hey, what are you working on, or what, like the product. And that could just be an investment in the person. It could be an investment into nothing. It could just be, hey, put it towards whatever you're working on, because I want to see you achieve your goal. But there's a lot of things that he does that a lot of people don't see. And sometimes I wish that you could share more of that, but I also understand the fact of sharing that also is kind of like oh, look at me, look what I did for all these, and it's not really about that at all. That's a fine balance. Now there's YouTubers and TikTokers and stuff that special, that just go out and like, I always said, like, it'd be cool to just help somebody out and like film and do whatever else. But there's a balance there. Like if you're doing it all the time and that's your thing, then it kind of fits into your channel. But if you're doing it just to get exposure, then it's not really a good. It's a balance is all I'm saying. But Bucking does a lot of stuff to help people, and it's more off the record. And I can tell you that whenever we were down and out, it'd be 2 a.m. or 3 a.m, and he said, if you just need somebody to talk to him here, like there's things like that you can't put you're not making a YouTube video, and you can't put a price on that kind of friendship and people that are there for you. I feel off not being a blue scrunch. Muffler, it could happen, Muffler. It could happen if you just keep creating content. How's your wife and big boy, big daddy? They're doing good. Bucking, if you rewind to the beginning of the stream, I had them on here. That was the whole goal of this. I was supposed to spend 15, 20 minutes, hang out. And when you guys inspire me. So when I get on here, then I just really want to, and every time I have the camera going, I want to make the next video. And it's just hard. And I just need that push. And there's just so many things going on right now that are very exciting and very like, I have to be able to capture that. So we're staying the focus there. Just bought a welding helmet, have an ancient MIG that may or may not work. Should make some great content for teaching myself. And it's fun. If you're willing to show that on the YouTube channel, there'll be a lot of welders that come out of the woodwork to tell you what you're not doing right. I can tell you that. No, welding's a cool thing, and it's definitely it's a job. It's a career. You can definitely make money. Pipelines, power plants, underwater welding is big, but you can definitely make money welding. Decent money doing that, and you could use that to build something else. And maybe sometimes if you have a dream, you save a little bit and then you use some of that to keep you going. But I always look at like those kind of jobs. I think you're going to see a big push for those kind of jobs coming back, and hopefully if we can pay people to do that kind of stuff, we can bring some of that back. Mama Taz is here. Very true, Casterman. Did I miss something from Caster? Most of us would not be here without Buck, and he's a force. A force. 307. What's up, man? Thanks for popping in tonight, brother. It's good to see you. Zachary, Joe, CJ's. I'm going to spoon my way to health. Right? Vitamita Vegemin. How many on this chat right now? There's only a few that actually like that or remember that show. Like I'm talking episodes, like when she put all the meat in the refrigerator, or the vitamin. Like a lot of people know the popular ones, the grapes and the Vitamita Vegemin and everything else. But how many people remember that I Love Lucy show, and the Dick Van Dyke show, and all those shows from back in the day that were. I grew up watching I Love Lucy. It's one of my favorite TV shows of probably all time, just because it was a. Katie and I talked about that tonight. Was just the humor from back that time era of and how they delivered fun and comedy and people watching that. It was humorous. It wasn't like the comedy today, or the language that we use today, or that people use on the internet today and stuff like that. It was just like good, humorous, fun stuff back in the day. But I'm just curious how many people watch it. I Love Lucy, number one favorite. Kim Wilson, hi. No words for community other than family. When you're up your butt and alligators get out of the pool. Famous words from my old man on beer. Love to hello, Buckin. Honestly, I started my channel because of Mr. Nick Picks. Turned the camera on. He says I stuck. Found Bellhopper. It's been awesome. Wouldn't change it for the world. Mulder, that's awesome, man. I mean, like that's what it's about. And would you put a price on that already? Like, or would you say, like, if you deleted your YouTube channel tomorrow, would you be like, I met some cool people? Would you be happy where you're at? Like, of course you want to make it bigger, but would you be happy? Like, man, these are people I probably would have never met without doing that. To me, that's a big piece of this. Some people don't take the opportunities and the network, and they think everybody's out to screw everybody. Like it's, God, you're making the same video as me, or what? Like, I don't even. Oh man, I could go on that stuff forever. But it's like it's semi-toxic sometimes, because it's kind of like, look, there's billions of searches happening every single freaking minute, and you can have fun. So sometimes you got to reach outside the box and just do what everybody has something to offer. And you see that. And sometimes you see it and it's like, they should be doing this, but they're doing this because someone said, like, it's just fun. Like, you're always going to have overlap. Okay. Overlap happens, but it could also be fun. And there's a lot of searches, and everybody can drive everybody to do well and lift everybody up. So if we're pulling everybody down, I don't have time for negativity, especially going through rough times that you don't even want it in your life. But we all go through rough times. I mean, it's crazy. Motivator Nick, love you and all these people. Let that fella in front of you tomorrow in traffic. Watch him do the same. Up of the way. Good night, all. I'm not too far off either. It's 10:30. I stayed on a lot longer. It's past my son's bedtime. No, that's we're good. I can't thank you guys enough, girls, women, children, anybody that's watching, that's popped in and spent a moment on this channel at any given time. If you see this later on, I'll leave this up for a little while. Can't thank you all enough. I'm glad that you're still here, and some of you guys are still giving me the push. It's always needed. I hope I can reciprocate that, I guess is that the word? And send that energy right back to you guys in the following, videos and content and everything that we do here. Try to get back on track, trying to make little progresses here and there. Make sure you check my YouTube stories out from time to time. Make sure you check my website out to make sure you get 10% off on today's sponsor of this video. No, I'm just kidding. 20% 20% off. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Enough of that. Ignite the Fire. Yeah, the podcast. I got people that reached out to me who want to do that. I'm making some interesting calls on that too, Casterman. So there's some things that could happen there. I don't want to cross one bridge before, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get the ducks in a row and try to gradually get our way back here. And I appreciate those of you that hang out. I appreciate the sponsors and my family, the man upstairs, and all the people. No, but definitely, man upstairs made some things happen, and all of you guys that have supported us, I truly appreciate that. And hopefully, we have a fun summer. It's midweek pump. You got tomorrow. You got Friday. You got the weekend. Hopefully, the weather's good for wherever you're at. Hopefully, your family's staying healthy and safe as always. And let's just keep hammering. For those that didn't make it tonight and are watching the replay, gang, hit me up in the comments on the replay, gang. Don't sleep even when you sleep. And I'm ready. I'm fired up now. It's going to be hard. Sponsored by Huggies. Yeah, I need to get that. Yo, if anybody knows anybody at Huggies, I'll definitely do that. You'll definitely see an include page promotion. Okay. Right up here. Maybe actually it'd probably be in this side here. Yeah, you'll have one of those, a little diaper up there, little icon. What's linked to the merch store? Exactly. Sponsored by I Love Lucy. Good night, Buckin. What's the code for the 50%? We didn't get them yet for 50%, but we will. But no, you guys genuinely know I appreciate you. And this was exciting to come back and say hi. And thank you for being so kind to us and our family and everything we're doing. And I know my son's going to be excited too to meet you. He has no clue what's going on right now. Probably like, why are you staring at all these light bulbs and cameras? And but he's learning and he's having a lot of fun. And geez, like we're thankful for that. Thankful for you guys. So take care, everybody. Kim, Mountain Man, David, Kelsey. Good night, all. Love you all. Love you, Muffler. Everybody, love. Throw some hearts up in the chat. Need prayers for anyone that can. Larry 58, we got you. Matthew Workshop. All right. Love it. You don't even know. He has it set up all in his mind. We're going to end this broadcast. Thank you all. We'll see you in the next Pixel. Love you. Oh, see, I'm rusty.